Aquarius, Joe here. For those of you that know me, and for those that don't, it's good to be back. It's been a trying time last few months of 2020. I think probably for most people, right? Been a tough time. You know, but I do feel like I'm in a very good energy, and that I am going to be able to get back to my normal routine and my normal schedule. So Aquarius, I'm really excited about that. So I'm glad to be here to do this spirit guide message for you mid-January through the end of January 2021. It's really weird saying that, but yeah, 2021. So we're going to pull an angel card, an oracle card, a spirit guide blessing, and some tarot cards, and we're going to see you know, what message is there for you, where you've come from, and where are you going, and what is it that you need to know. My disclaimer is this can't be for everybody. It's impossible, right? Can't read for the entire collective Aquarius. So if it's not for you, just leave it. There's always another time where a message might be better suited for you. All right. And I have my little guy Ansel's nightlight moon sitting here because it's so cool. I had to steal it for this series of readings, you know. So it's not a crystal ball, but I got to get myself one, right? I can't keep stealing his. All right, Aquarius, what is going on? Wow, okay, you got some really interesting cards there coming through, and we're going to talk about these. Yeah, see, man, there's something about wisdom in this, and decision making, and about abundance. You know, your past Seven of Cups, Two of Coins for mid-January. Wow, Two of Swords is really the big card here, and Three of Pentacles. Okay, so you're moving toward Aquarius. You're moving towards something very, very good. That Three of Pentacles, it's like all about the work that begins to open the pentacles up in your life. And when I say pentacles, I'm talking about the things that bring stability, the things that are durable and long-lasting. And so the Three of Coins here is all about something new coming your way. And what your angels and spirit guides want you to know before we get into the tarot here is I really want to point to this card first, because I think there's a lot to be said on this card, a blessing on growing older. Now, this doesn't mean you're getting old and frail. This is all about the journey in life, and as we mature and we grow older, it's all about the wisdom and the journey that we're on, and it's all about the experiences we have had and what we're still going to have in our path moving forward. So this is, to me, I feel like this is saying that your path moving forward is going to be, it's going to be a very, very important but good time in your life where you're going to have a lot of good things coming in to support you. And you're going to have the ability to make some wiser and some wiser decisions, and you're going to be coming from like an elevated place of maturity. And so I like that. But you have two cards here, all right, and you have a choice you have to make. This choice is coming out in the oracle card, and it's coming out in the tarot. So I think this is the bulk of the message for you, Aquarius. Mid-January going into February is going to be all about the choice that you make at this time in sometime mid to late January. There is this choice because you have a fork in the road. All right, so you have a fork in the road. You have a choice. Which direction are you going to go in, Aquarius? What are you going to choose for yourself? And for some of you, this might be, what do you want for yourself? Take this way or take that way. The choice is yours, and neither of them are really any worse or any better than the other. It's more about what you want. So that's the message I get here. And then you have the flow of abundance, Archangel Ariel coming through. These are Ascension Angel cards by Melanie Beckler. She's here on YouTube. Check her out. I love her cards. So I like to use them in most of my readings. But you have the flow of abundance. And this is saying that you are going to get into a prosperous time in your life. It doesn't mean that abundance lands in your lap and you have it all at once. The flow of abundance is about enrichment, things enriching your life. Not just on a material level, but also on a spiritual level, also on a relationship level, also on some of the things that the heart wants. This is also about wisdom. We talked about wisdom and maturity. So abundance is about so many things, but it's about the flow of good things coming into your life. This is saying that to try and connect with your angels, specifically Archangel Ariel, about receiving that flow of abundance, getting into the flow of abundance. And I think that's the bigger message here, because you have the fork in the road. And so this is about choosing a path where you are going to realize the highest potential for the flow of abundance to come into your life. Now, you have the Seven of Cups. I feel like you had a lot of things in your recent past. You've chosen some things for yourself, and they turned out to be something else. You've wanted things, and you've realized that there are things that you didn't really want. There were things that maybe clouded what you really truly wanted for yourself. And so finally, I think that you're getting some clarity about all this stuff that you didn't know where to go. You maybe didn't know where you're going. And so there's so many different things that you wanted for yourself, and you're finally narrowing it down. You're getting to the point where that fork in the road, you're going to pick a cup, and then you're going to be able to fill that cup. Okay? Aquarius, Two of Pentacles. This is mid-January here. I read this card differently all the time. It depends on the reading, okay? And I don't feel like this is really about having to like always handle more than one thing at a time, or this is about having to choose between one thing or the other necessarily. But for some of you, this Two of Pentacles might represent that fork in the road. For others of you, this is about really choosing what you want for yourself. And maybe for some of you, it turns out to be a lot more than you'd anticipated. And so this Two of Pentacles is about holding up and taking on those things that are going to enrich your life and get you into the flow of abundance. For some of you, you're going to take on a lot, but you're not going to have trouble. It's not going to be like a juggling motion like you see in some of the Two of Pentacles cards, or the swinging emotions, or the back and forth, or the tug of war. This is really like, this ties into that fork in the road. Some of you, it's about choosing one pentacle or the other. But I think for most of you, it's all about saying, I made a choice and a decision, and it's going to be a lot more than I anticipated coming through. And in that, it's going to be realizing that you made a really good choice, and you're going to get into that flow of abundance with that. So I do get two meanings out of this. But you have the Two of Swords. This isn't going to come through until you decide. And you might feel like, I don't know what I want to do. I don't know what I want to do. I think for some of you, I get the message is go with what you feel is more authentic to you. For others of you, it's just the fear of the choice. But most of you already know what you want for yourself. So if you see that fork in the road come through in January, mid-January, and some of you this might not be until February, don't take on fear because you're afraid you might miss out if you choose one over the other. That's not what this is about, because this is saying no matter what, you're going to be in the flow of abundance. Just know that that fork in the road is here, and also know that it's probably going to be a lot more than you expected and a lot better than you expected. That's the message I get. You have the Knight of Cups to cap things off, and this is finally going after what you love. Going after what excites you, and going after what is ultimately going to drive your passion center, you know, what you're passionate about. It's going to fill your heart up. You're going to pick a cup. You're going to quit looking at 7 cups and being confused about what you want. You're going to pick a cup. You're going to pick a fork in the road. You're going to pick a path. And again, it's going to be a lot more than you expected. But you are going to be faced with the fear of the choice. But there's nothing to fear. And I think that needs to be stressed. There's nothing to fear. Because once you make a choice and you start to see that path opening up and you get into that flow of abundance, you're going to realize you're going after what your heart loves. And I think that's the message here. It's beautiful. It's going to be a work in progress, but you're going to be out there and you're going to be doing it. You're going to be going after it. You're going to be succeeding, and you're going to be taking things on. You're going to be learning a lot. You're going to be discovering a lot, and you're going to be seeing a lot of success. So that's your message. This is probably one of the best ones I've had come out, because I feel like this is like going after what you want and realizing how great it can be if you just take that leap of faith. Don't get caught up in the fear of the choice, okay? Just embrace the choice. Aquarius, I hope this was for you. If it was, leave me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. And if you're not a subscriber, subscribe so you get more from me down the road. Don't be a stranger, and I'll talk to you again soon. Thank you.